J. Adam. It's Preview. Hey, welcome to Preview with Adam and Jay.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jay.
Today we're going to react, review, riff, and at the end we're going to rate the trailer we missed because it came out just as we were leaving for Christmas. Sorry about that,
And you
everybody.
guys will not let us forget it.
Sorry, we said we'd get to anything we missed right after we get back, and now we're back. It's Tenet.
On the 13th day of Switch.
Christopher Nolan brought to me.
A movie we don't understand.
Yeah, I know nothing about this.
I have literally no frame of reference.
I know, I think there's like, it's a polymorphic image of the thing, because it's like, I think it reads the same upside down, up, right up, like, no matter what way you look at it, it says Tenet. But other than that...
Oh, I guess if you do the T's lowercase,
yeah,
sure.
It looks the same either way.
All right.
But, like, I don't know who's in it. I don't know the thing about it. I don't know if it's Inception.
It's David Tennant.
Is it David Tennant?
Yep.
Oh, if it's Tenet starring David Tennant, I am here
it's
for
like
it.
Truman Show.
Oh.
Oh, it's David Tennant.
Great.
Yeah.
From his time past, like current David Tennant? Doctor Who David Tennant?
I don't know. It's
Broadchurch
for
Tennant?
Nolan's vision.
I like David Tennant has done fantastic work across the board. DuckTales David Tennant? Clone Wars David Tennant?
It's DuckTales David Tennant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a day in the life of making DuckTales.
Making Scrooge McDuck.
Woo.
Okay. Here we go.
We all believe we'd run into the burning building. But until we feel that heat, we can never know. You do. You chose to die instead of giving up your colleagues. That test you passed? Not everybody does. Welcome to the afterlife.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
Nuclear holocaust.
No. Something worse.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too.
You have to start looking at the world in a new way.
And try to understand it. Feel it.
What'll happen here?
Hasn't happened yet.
Did you notice that boat was going backwards?
Yes, it did. Yes, the boat was going backwards. Time loop. This is what was that episode of TNG? It was in season 7 when Picard, Data, Geordi, and Troy are all trapped on the roundabout. That's not the thing. And they find that the Enterprise caught in a time bubble, and there's time bubbles all around, and they keep like time shifts depending on what bubble they're in.
Yeah.
It seems like that's kind of like, oh, time's getting messed with in different little areas, and we got to figure out. And what could be worse than nuclear holocaust? A giant time bubble encapsulating the Earth, so nothing can go forward, and we're all trapped in a Groundhog's Day situation.
Huh.
Down for it. Down for it. Very good effects, because usually I think in lesser hands that effect of like time's moving forward, now time's moving back, there would be like some type of like some type of like static effect or a stutter effect or something like that to notate we have switched from forward to backwards in time type of thing. And this was just like seamless Because that boat moving backwards is like, is that boat moving backwards? Because it was very smooth. Because it looked like it was going forward, but it was going forward, but also backwards at the same time. The car was wrecking itself, and then it corrected itself. I was like, wait a second, but just so smooth.
This is gonna break my brain a little bit, I think. I'm like trying to like...
Well, let me ask you this. Did you have a hard time with Inception? And the layers of reality and the time shifting and stuff like that?
Not as much as I think this might. Like, I think you're right in that, like, the only person that can make this movie is Christopher Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only person... Because he told, like, the Inception timeline is really wonky and weird, but it's actually told in a way that you can kind of get on board.
Mm-hmm. Well, I remember watching that movie. I saw it with my dad, and just like those shots when it's like they kind of go cascade through the different levels of the dream, and it's so like the explosion's happening on the hillside or whatever. Something's happening the one level above that. They're still in the car wreck in the level above that, and they're all the car is slowly spinning.
Yeah,
it's still like 3 seconds after we last saw them. They're all still asleep in the thing. Back to this. I was like, this is like I was smiling so hard in the movie, like this is great. My dad's like a little struggle of like, wait a second, what? I was like, this is so cool. That this could be very much like a, almost like playing with portals in this of like,
sure,
we're going into a scenario. What's going on? Oh, like that last little thing there of like, where are there bullet holes here? He's like, this hasn't happened. This in this little room, this hasn't happened yet. Or
do you think this is like we can travel back in time, but you actually have to travel back in time? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like you can go back in time. It's just like, but it's just gonna take as long as it would. You're just gonna start going in the opposite direction.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, I gotta get there. Well, this boat is gonna arrive at this time. So I got to be there at this point so I can get to this point at another, like, it's just a car driving. So the car's driving backwards. Does that mean that they were going forward?
I don't know.
Makes my brain hurt a little bit.
I think
I can dig it though.
I think this is going to be like, there's, it's that right level of sci-fi-ism. Where it's just a small idea of like something's able to mess with time in a certain circumference. It's like that this car will be able to kind of move back and forth, forward and then backwards in time real quick for a reason. And it's all bad. If that happens on a grand scale, we're all effed. So we got to stop whatever this thing is from being unleashed on the planet. And there's just little pockets of it throughout the whole movie, and that it's so clever that it can be used so many different ways in a 2.5-hour movie.
This is Christopher Nolan doing what Christopher Nolan does best.
Yes,
love or hate his movies. Like, they're made with such a high degree of craftsmanship that it's hard to. Because when people were getting nitpicky about Inception, I was like, guys, it's about going into people's dreams. Just like cut it a little.
For the
slack.
most part, it's pretty cool. It doesn't.
The room starts moving, and then and what's his name from Third Rock from the Sun? Joseph Gordon-Levitt is just moving. Like that's just like just let it be awesome.
That's right.
Just let it be awesome. That was amazing.
I mean, those are like the true. Like you really got to nitpick the nitpick to be like to find something really egregiously wrong with stuff.
Yeah.
For the most part, when things hold up to scrutiny, just let's have some fun.
That's one thing I love about Christopher Nolan as a filmmaker. I don't always agree with all of his choices, but he makes a strong choice and he backs up his work. And it's not always, it may go in a direction I don't necessarily love, but you can't argue with, like, he's shown his work.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, much like the Prestige. I mean, it's a perfect example of this, like, holy, you pulled one over on me. That was fantastic.
I really didn't see that one coming.
Not even close.
That movie was a magic trick.
And when I watched it again, kind of like maybe a week or so after seeing it the first time, he's showing you the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's so good. But like he's very, very good at taking like a simple but complex story element, or sci-fi something or other, and creating an amazing story around it that, if taken to its zenith, and but it all makes sense because he lays it all out in slowly but surely, layers everything. It's like it all made sense. Maybe gotta go back and watch it again, but it's all there. I trust him. I think it's gonna be really cool. I still have no idea what's going on, which is the way a trailer should be. I don't. You told me the premise. You showed me some cool stuff. I have no idea what's actually happening.
Into it. I'll find out when I go.
Exactly. Good trailer, Warner Brothers. Well done.
A good trailer should be a hint.
Yes. Not
It should
the
be like,
whole
what am I
thing.
getting for Christmas? Oh, well, it might be something like this. Oh.
You've mentioned a few things you said you wanted. Could be one of those things. I don't know. Ooh, I can't wait for Christmas. That's
Yes.
yeah. That's a really good trailer. Jay, how would you rate? That's the thing. It's been weeks since we've actually done one of these. Jay, how would you rate? There's the verbiage. Rate the trailer for Tenet.
Ooh, this one's getting 9 out of 10. Just sparkly vampires. I'm glad you're here, pal.
Yeah.
What's his name? Robert Pattinson?
Bat. Yep.
Bat?
Yeah. New Batman.
People rag on him for the Twilight movies, but every time he's in something, he's so good.
He's really good.
I am looking forward to him being Batman. I'll say
so
it here
am I.
first.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be awesome.
He's getting yoked for it, too.
Yeah.
He's gearing up for it. You know what? Can't wait for it.
That's got to be an
great.
amazing conversation with a personal trainer. Been because how Kumail did all that stuff.
By the way, dude, good
had a team.
job. My God.
But can you imagine having a team and being and hiring everybody and then having the first meeting about what you want to do, and he's just okay, everyone, I need you all to sign these non-disclosure agreements. Cool. I'm Batman. Let's make me Batman. That's every personal trainer's wet dream. You know what I mean? They're yeah, woo, okay, yeah.
I mean, hopefully he said it everyone's in, cool, lights dim. I'm Batman. He wouldn't do the growl. He wouldn't have to do the growl, but his voice would.
He'll turn on the little triangle.
It would
things on his
deepen a
scowl.
little bit. Yeah, that's right. Well, how would you guys rate this trailer? Let us know in the comments below, or hop in our Discord channel where lots of fun, cool people are talking about lots of fun, cool stuff. We'd love to have you join that conversation. The link is down below in our description box. And while you're down there, please subscribe, hit that bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You traveling backwards through time weirdos, or maybe not. I don't know how this works. I'm not a time travel doctor.
Though, it could be.
I'd be a good Doctor Who.
I think you'd be great. Yeah. You'd be better than the Seventh Doctor.
What is that supposed to mean?
The Seventh Doctor was the one that kind of the series ended on, and then it was gone for 20 years, and then they did the Eighth Doctor, which was the U.S. movie that did not work at all with Paul McGann, and then they waited another 15 years for the new season. The Seventh Doctor did not do...
He'd be like the Jack Black Doctor. Be like the one that's fun.
Yeah, the fun Doctor.
Yeah, the fun Doctor.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be your companion.
Okay.
Just don't leave me stranded in time with weeping angels or anything like that. My mom trusts you to bring me back.
I'll never tell.
Other videos are popping up soon. Please watch those. We would appreciate it as much as we appreciate you watching this one. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.